Hi, Eric Sorensen, Sorensen's Guide to Powerboats. Planing hulls, what else to look for? Here we have a boat with, it's almost flat at the transom. It's probably 3 or 4 degrees, just guessing, of dead rise at the transom. It's a common amount of dead rise in older planing boats especially. The advantage is it tends to make the boat just a skosh more stable, thwart shifts and roll, but it also, what you give up when you have such a flat bottom, instead of, say, around a moderate amount of dead rise, 17, 18, 20 degrees, is you give up the directional stability. In other words, the propensity of the boat to go in a straight line. If this boat had more dead rise, it was a deep V or close to a deep V, it would have a tendency to go straight through the water. Why is that? Well, it takes energy, more energy, to push the stern sideways. Imagine a thought experiment. You grab hold of the boat at the dock, and if I push it away from the dock, if it had a deep V, I have to displace water, more water, to get the boat to go sideways. And for the same reason, such a hull goes straighter, especially down sea. So this boat would not be as good down sea, all else being equal, as a deep V boat, because it's got a flatter stern, which it just as happily goes sideways as goes straight ahead. Now this boat also has a keel, which really gives you some grounding protection and a little bit of directional stability, but probably not a lot. One reason is it stops probably 15 feet forward of the stern, where you really need that directional stability the most. The keel has another effect too. When you go into a turn on a planing boat, what you want it to do is heel in the direction of the turn, like an airplane or a bicycle does. So everybody stays on their feet. They're not leaning outboard or getting or falling inboard. On this boat, it's going to tend to turn flat, and if it goes fast enough, it will actually lean outboard like a Maine lobster boat with a big keel. It'll heel outboard in the turn and make it less stable. And that can have a negative effect on control down sea, as well as on the safety of the passengers in the boat. So just something to look for: transom dead rise, and what's the impact on sea keeping and on efficiency. I'm Eric Sorensen for Sorensen's Guide to Powerboats.